What do you say to that poll question? LeBron James, year 1 through 4 or never to win a championship here with the Lakers?
I would say I give him a shot to win year 3. Year 3 is, when I think he'd still be playing at a high level. And year 3 might be when we see kind of a dissolution of Golden State. And that's as big a factor in LeBron's pursuit of a championship as anything he does in L.A.
Yeah, I think at some point, I tweeted this out, and I don't know if we're going to reach that for another day or two because this is still just such massive news to take in. At some point, the dust is going to have to settle, and we're going to all have to look around and see what moves or non-moves or people staying put, how that's actually brought people closer to beating the Warriors, right?
Yeah, I don't – in the Western Conference, I mean, look, when LeBron comes to the Western Conference, it's not a good day for Golden State. But the Warriors, woke up after the weekend and saw, Trevor Ariza, a key part of what Houston does on the Phoenix Suns. They'll probably get Clint Capella back, but that's not done at this point. And, LeBron James is in L.A., but they just surrounded him with, like, the island of misfit toys. Like, it's Lance, it's JaVale McGee, you're bringing back Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. I mean, these are not, this is not the supporting cast that's going to get the Lakers very far in the postseason. So right now, Golden State's got to be pretty happy with the way the offseason's gone. So
are you surprised at the way the LeBron James decision 3.0 played out so quickly, Chris?
The speed of it, yes. I mean, I've been hearing, and I might have even said it on your show, but I've been hearing that it was going to go faster than the last one. The last one was, July 8th? Before that, July 11th. I had been hearing that he wanted to get it done. I was reading, Lee Jenkins' story on all this, and you understand why. Like, he was going on a European trip, and I think he wanted to have this settled. Plus, there are very strong indications that it was L.A. or Cleveland. And when I talk to people in Cleveland, I didn't get a overwhelming sense of optimism, from them. So, it was never anything reportable. But, the closer we got to July 1st, the more people, and myself included, that start to believe that L.A. was an overwhelming favorite were there.
So why do you think LeBron chose this spot? Because if it's just about purely winning, you'd think that maybe he had to figure out how to get himself to Houston, right? There might have been other places, as you just referred to the current roster around him as an island of misfit toys, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, I think for the first time in LeBron's career, basketball took a back seat. Winning championships anyway took a back seat to family lifestyle and off-the-court interests. I mean, Los Angeles for LeBron James is a nirvana. I mean, people that don't know LeBron, I mean, he's got his own production company, Spring Hill Entertainment. He's got his own social media platform, Uninterrupted. His people that are part of his brand there, they spend countless hours pitching shows to HBO, to Showtime. Now you move to Hollywood and you have access to far more people and far more options than you ever would before. And, you're working for Magic Johnson. Look, I have my questions about Magic Johnson's ability to put together a winner. Nobody can question Magic Johnson's business acumen. He has built a post-playing empire that rivals almost anybody from his generation. So, LeBron, I'm sure, is still going to be committed to winning, and I think he's going to spend this season either overtly or tacitly recruiting players to come play with him. But this decision was more about off-the-court interest than it was what he does on the floor.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.